Domino.
Say about good.
What's happening? What's happening? Dirty Weather here with another fire interview, except this is the Holla View. So we welcoming people to the Holla View. What's the Holla View? The Holla View is I'm not interviewing you, you not interviewing me. We just hollering. We just hollering. So let me welcome our number one, first and only original troll homie, formerly known as, but my nigga, I mean, what's happening, man?
Yeah, what's good, my G? How you doing, bro? It's an honor, though, bro. I appreciate you, man.
It's all good, man. It's all good. So let's talk about our history, and then we go. Let's talk about our history so they know. They know.
All right, you want me to explain it?
Yeah. First, let them know who you is, and then let's tell them our history.
All right, yo, what? This be your boy Mean from Itsameem, though, and I'm chilling with Dirty Weather 916, and I'm gonna let you know how I got into Dirty Weather, though, man. I'm gonna sum it up so it ain't gonna be too boring. But for the most part, had watched him from West Washington shit. Like this shit, was keeping tabs on them. And then I started doing my thing though, man. So I started doing my YouTube, doing my channel reviews, and I had went on one of his lives, and he was cool though. But then he said some shit, yeah, and I ain't gonna frown no why, but it pissed me the fuck off for whatever reason. I don't know why. This nigga said, yo, it's 18 people in here. If everyone donates $1, that's $18. So I said, what? Yo, shit. I'm like, why this nigga asking for money? You feel me? But and another thing too, I would say though, man, when I was doing the reviews though, I was being a little asshole because I was just trying to get a reaction. I started off as a troll channel, not intentionally, but it was more so cracking jokes on people, this shooting the shit. But I understood after a while everybody don't like it. People not gonna take me seriously, so I decided to take my channel a different direction and be a little bit more serious.
Yeah. So first of all, I appreciate it. Whether you do it or not, I had discussions with some of my coworkers or counterparts, and they decided that the best course of action was to not respond.
And I was like, he ain't respond. I was like, but some people from your shit responded to me though. They're like, we're here on the half of 36916 LLC. We just want to let you know that we appreciate you. We appreciate all the feedback, good and bad. And I was like, all right, bet he got it though, man. But I didn't know you heard that. I was just like, he probably mad at me though. It was a little harsh. I bet. Well, it's just the way it kind of came off. It was being a little assholes.
So that's the thing about social media, is that what you put out there is what you put out there. So sometimes we don't look at ourselves. So when somebody say something, that's like being forced to look at yourself. So I looked at my background. I'm like, wait a minute, man. My background could use a little help, though. He was right. So I was able to dissect what you was saying, take out the good, and throw away the bad. That's how I looked at it.
Yeah, but
I wish I had more trolls.
But and it's crazy you said that though. I wish I had more trolls too. It was good when I had a lot of trolls, but once the trolls started coming, they were like, we start being a little positive. But I would say though, like I said before, I was definitely a fan, still am. I thought you had a lot of great stories, and I guess I was looking from the outside in more so. Like I said, it was my opinion at the time.
Hey, not to cut you off, but
yeah, go ahead, brother.
But as far as like the money, I had to understand that you had only seen one live, and if you would have all my other lives, you would have seen that I really don't do that shit at all, all. So that's what made me able to laugh, because I'm like, I know he ain't really seen the journey. He ain't seen from how I started. And matter of fact, you know what? This is a good time to say this too. When I first started the Dirty Nation, do you know I was homeless? I was living in my car.
Oh, word? I seen videos with you in your car though, but I never, but I understand though, brother. I do.
I
That's
was
fair.
going,
That's
I was going through hardship at that time, where
yeah.
the person that was next to me, which probably I don't know how far back my story you went, but the person next to me was making it the hardest for me. So
Yeah.
my only outlet was to share my story, as I planned to do when I was inside. That was my
Yeah.
plan. Get out and tell my story, because if there's one thing I know better than anything in life, and that's prison.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I was in there more than half my life. So if there's one thing I know front and back, that's what it is. So why not make some money up off of it?
Facts.
Why not make some? And then when I started, there was nobody doing what I was doing. I didn't see nobody around. So I just kept talking my shit. I mean, shit, I by myself.
Yeah. I feel you, brother.
The closest thing that there was that I seen out there to what I was doing was probably Bosco. And Bosco he wasn't doing what I was doing. Next thing
Yeah.
you know, the prison channel thing started taking off. Bam.
Yeah.
It just goes to show. Sometimes you might have to be a fair-skinned individual to get more airplay. That's just how it is. And
Yeah.
next thing you know, you explode. So we all ended up in a position. We're all like players on the board to people, and
Yeah.
in all reality, me, I already knew what I was doing because I put myself out there on TV. So I already knew
Yeah.
what I was doing. That was
Yeah.
my goal, to be able to have a platform to where I could talk to the world. That was my goal, to be able to help people that are affected by prison, or that know people that are in prison and want to know what they were going through, or people just to tell their testimony. That was my goal. And then another thing is that a lot of the homies that get out the pen, a lot of my homies that been in prison, they all got double digits. Like if I got prisoner friends, they all got like more than 10, 15 years in the system. And
Yeah.
we know each other's history. That's the camaraderie, that's the wavelength that I move in. And truth of the matter is, hey man, I won't go too deep into no prison shit. I won't go too deep into no prison shit.
Yeah. I respect that, brother.
But truth of the matter is, man, once you put yourself out there, it's out there. So you can't really be working with emotions and stuff when you see stuff like that. So I looked at the positive of it. So I want to give you closure on that and let you know I am not in any way tripping on that. I thought it was cool. I wanted to respond hella bad. But I was, hey, you know how your board make an executive decision. They made an executive decision. We feel you should not respond. I was like, but damn.
But
Hey,
I need to be real when they hit me back though. But I do want to say, I say this though, right? To jump on what you said. A lot of people don't understand, yo, when motherfuckers talk about you, it's free promotion at the end of the day, good or bad though, man. And you can't get too I'll say this too though, man. Like I never had no problem with the trolls. It's dealing with YouTubers that kind of caught me out of, off guard though. 'Cause I ain't know, like when motherfucker got a bigger certain platform and motherfuckers are listening and they get back, that's when I could see how people get kind of upset though, you feel me? Because it's
yeah,
different when a motherfucker with no face is kind of talking shit about you, but when a motherfucker got a face and a platform, then I
yeah.
can see, motherfuckers get mad though.
Because some people take it as an attack on their character, and they automatically get defensive. They don't have the ability to look a step further. Like
Yeah.
you said it. I think your channel has potential, and this is why it's not, but this is why it can't. So you didn't all the way just slam me. It wasn't an all the way troll
Yeah,
video.
100%. Yeah, it was real nigga shit. I was just come a little bit more direct, just for more attention, if it make any sense. But it was from
I,
the hard dog. I
I,
seen the potential.
I, I think that was the best. I think that was a good move for you, to be honest.
It was though, but I'm gonna keep it G with you though, bro. It started getting kind of too toxic though. You feel me? And it was bringing my energy kind of toxic too. And people started playing with addresses and shit and a whole bunch of shit. So I said, and I was trying to get away from that negative shit anyway though. You feel me?
Yeah.
Cause I ain't like the energy.
Uh,
I
I
ain't like
did
the
I, I did hear something about that, and that was very unfortunate. And you know what? If I would have went through something similar, it probably might have changed me a little bit. But I'm not one to put negative energy in the universe, so it doesn't come back like that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. Nothing came back to me because I don't put no negative energy out there. But motherfuckers, some people don't know the difference between joking and trolling, you feel me? Because trolling to me is like if I say like I'm from another state and I'm like, oh, this nigga pussy or he a bitch or I'll
Yeah,
fuck him up when I see him because I know I'm never gonna see you. You feel me?
yeah,
Me joking is like saying like, yo, this nigga ugly or yo, his teeth
yeah,
crooked or you feel me? Some weird, joking. You know how niggas joke with niggas though. See, it's a difference. Cause I would never invite a nigga to my dick. I'll never disrespect a dude and say that he's getting by another dude. You feel me?
yeah,
I
yeah,
got limits. Because still morals at the end of the day. A lot, because it's G shit at the end of the day. Still morals. You still gotta have because you still gotta represent yourself. Because if you faking the funk, it's gonna get exposed no matter what. So you better off just keeping
right.
it real, keeping it G. So that's how I felt. But it was bringing out the worst in me because I was reacting to it too. So I was like, yo, I don't want to put myself in the toxic energy because at the end of the day, I'm not worried about the people, the trolls you gotta deal with. Motherfuckers might start sending, SWAT to your crib or doing some bullshit. But
It be some loose shit going on out there, especially like on live interviews and stuff. I mean,
yeah,
not live interviews, but while they live, it be some
yeah.
bad shit going on.
Yeah, you get caught because you putting your location out there. That's why I stopped putting my location out there. Because when a nigga followed me to my crib, I was like, oh, I bet. Because whoever did it's a coward anyway, though. Because if they was real, they would. You feel me? But the point is, though, you going that hard to try to start something, even though I'm not really part of it. I'm reporting it. I'm talking about it, speaking my opinion on it, but I'm not part of it though. So, but
Yeah,
and like I said, shout out to everyone doing their thing. No, I got the heads up out of love though. You feel me? It was no beef, no malice towards it. When I did get the heads up about it though, man. In fact, shout out to K Frog and shout out to 1090 Jake for doing that though. I appreciate that. It showed that it's no negative. There's no negative energy towards me. They understand though. Even they may not agree with what I'm doing. They may think I'm clout chasing. There's still some kind of respect. That's why at the end of the day, whether people like them or not, I respect them though, and I like them whether they white, black, Asian, whatever like that. They doing their thing,
can
and
you
so I got some kind of respect.
can you like the Dirty Nation? We in California. A lot of us, well, we all over the world, but
Yeah,
some of us may or may not be familiar with K Frog or what happened. What happened? So like, I mean, I want to know. I'm curious.
as far as what, like the whole what would sum it up? I'm gonna say it like this 'cause I'm not trying to start instigate with other parties though. You feel me? So I'm not trying to bring up past shit. 'Cause I don't want people to think I'm instigating. But as far as my situation though, in the beginning I started kind of roasting though. You feel me? Everything was cool, but it was still love. And then it
Yeah,
was a situation where I had that whole in the paint bullshit was happening, and he kept on coming to my chat. So even though I didn't agree with what he was doing, um, I still supported him because he supported me. So even though he was saying some real foul disrespectful shit to them, and I didn't agree with it, 'cause I thought it was bitch shit. I ain't gonna lie, it was 100%. But I was still supporting it, liking comments, and only because I like comments is because I like my comments too. When niggas
yeah,
say bad shit about me or disrespect me, I like it. I respond back to it because it's part of the game.
yeah,
So it caught a little heat from that. It was a little back and forth between really kind of shout out to Pino too, little me and Pino, but it was resolved. Nothing but love for Pino. If you ever come to New York, drink on me. But it was just a little bullshit. But at the end of the day, Jake went on a live, said some shit I ain't like, and I responded back. But then I thought about it. Yo, he was right. You was right, yo. If you can't show love to something that you don't support. So I can't support this shit. If I say I don't support it, why am I liking it? So it kind of made me look at shit a little different. Stop liking certain shit. If I don't agree with it, why I like it? Because at the end of the day, people, it's talk. It's because I deal with shit a certain way doesn't mean other people, and it's about a matter of respect too. At the end of the day, so it
yeah.
kind of made me. It's a learning experience at the end of the day.
So okay, so the switch subjects. Where do you see? Because okay, first off, have you been to prison before?
No, I've never been to prison though, which is crazy though, right? I've never been to prison.
So, so that means to me, from the inside, that means that you've had a bird's eye view at the coming of the prison channels and the explosion. Where do you think it's going in 2020?
I think it has a lot of upside, but I hate to say, I think that it'll take one. But that's with any genre, though. Even with the hip hop, it could get violent because people start talking about each other, And
Yeah.
you even when you see with the trolls though, so it's like a lot of time people really want to like. Sometimes someone be in another state and you want to whip their ass back because they keep talking shit about you, but you can't reach to them.
Right.
It'll get to a point where people are close to each other, or I say, like if you got rapper money, is different. The motherfucker can get touched anyway because you don't know when you're gonna bump into somebody though. You feel me? It's
Yeah.
with the YouTube shit, it's a little harder. It's gonna be harder to bump into somebody. But what if someone right there? Or what if someone pull up, or niggas play with the addresses? It don't even gotta be you. It could be someone who supports you, pull up with mad goons, and you call lag and get anybody can get got. I don't give a fuck who you are. Anybody could get, or even you respond back, now you locked up. So I hope it don't get that far. But for the most part, I think it's a lot of boom and growth on it, though, man. I think there's a lot of good people from it too, though. Even if it's prison, a lot of people you meet, a lot of positive people who done changed their life. People,
Yeah.
I learned a lot of shit from it too. Even though I never been in prison. We're all one mistake away from getting locked up, though. So I'm not safe from getting locked up as we speak. 'Cause all it takes
Yeah.
for me losing my shit, going out there, 5 to 10, 10 to 15 with that aggravated assault, anything though. You feel me? So I know that. That's why I respect it. That's why I got enamored with it because it kind of gave me a glimpse of the inside. Because even when you know niggas who get locked up, you're not gonna really ask them about that because something you don't really talk about though unless they want to
Right.
bring it up. Yeah, you know.
So
So
all
I never. Yeah,
so all of a sudden you went from not really having an outlet of understanding to all of a sudden a explosion of
yeah.
understanding and depth.
And from different point of view, from different states, because the stories are interesting though. You see what somebody goes through, the challenges, the stresses, the mental strength to come out from that and do something great to change their lives around. It's amazing though, brother. I respect it. Cause I've always seen people, and I respect it, especially the older heads who did the 18, did the dimes, did the 15, 20, and come out and keep their head, even though I know they going through PTSD, all kinds of shit though. It's respectful though, bro. Cause everybody can't do it. Everybody not built to be incarcerated though, bro. Cause even myself, I don't know if I've been incarcerated. If I was incarcerated, I don't know how that'd be. I can't. I'm not gonna talk all this tough shit in front like I'm gonna go in there and run shit. Nah, I don't know how it's gonna be for me though.
So what would you have? Because you have somebody in front of you that has almost 20 years in, like
Yeah,
solid, with
yeah.
no bad nothing. So the thing is, what would you ask me? Like what were some questions you would want to know? Like what was it like? What would you want to know?
I want to know. Yeah, I just want to know kind of like how was like mentally. How was it like though? You feel me? Like, did you ever see yourself coming out of it? Did you get so comfortable in there you thought you was gonna be there? How long? Like getting used to the violence. Like this. How did change? How did make you? How did force you to be and what you end up becoming? And what made you kind of change and say fuck it? What made you realize you were getting closer to home? Just little, like just pretty much.
So I'll pick one where you went. What you uh I'm not gonna sit here and say I was a model inmate at all. I was not a model inmate. I did everything up until the day I went home. So I'm not gonna say but in the being like I hustled how I hustled in there, and I made my money how I talked on cell phones. I did everything. I still smoked weed and all that, all up until the day I went home. So I'm not a model prisoner in the sense of they eyes, but in the sense of real niggas' eyes, hell yeah, I'm a model prisoner. And I
Yeah,
did my thing. I did it my way.
yeah,
So
fact.
but there was a time when I didn't care if I was going home or not. Like I said, I had a Buck Rogers day. Just think, this is the 90s. This is 1997, and they asking me, when you going home? When you going home, youngster? Man, 2013 somewhere. Man, that's a Buck Rogers day. Man, that's more than 15 years, and I'm just getting started. So I put going home, I put that up in my mind somewhere back there. If it happens, it happens. And then from there, I ended up putting it on the line like repeatedly. And that's kind of where how I kind of earned my name. I mean, I hate to say, I hate to make it seem like it's glorifying, but the truth of the fact of the matter is that's how you earn your stripes up in there. That's how you earn your respect, by violence. And I
Yeah,
knew that early on, and I didn't have nothing but time to give. So I mean, even I had a year left to the house, and I was still bringing in watch phones and other various things into the institution. I had a fight less than a year to the house that I had the choice to walk away from. So I was not I was not a model inmate,
Yeah.
but
But and,
I went through all the transitions though. That's for sure. I went through all of
so how was it, doing that much time, but then coming home though? Like, how was it? Like, what was different for you though? Like, what was the difference? Like I know cell phones probably. I mean, you did say cell phones though, but like all kinds of like crazy shit, like smartwatches and all that. Like, was you up on that?
them. And put it like this: in 2010, 11, that was the first time I had a watch phone, and I was in prison. And they
Yeah.
had, and these ones to get, you had to go on the website and order them from China. This is before the Apple Watch. Remember the Apple Watch? This
Yeah.
is before that. They've been had watch phones, but you just had to get them. You had to get them from overseas. So I would get them, have my girl order them, get them, and had her go to the courthouse and walk
Yeah.
through the metal detector to make sure that they didn't set the metal detectors off. So
Yeah.
on my little visit, get my little thing. And I'm shit that way. And then I took the band off. So I used to have it on a string. So it was like a little stopwatch. So I was ahead of my time. So I ended up, man, the first one I got, right? I call that motherfucker the Super Bowl watch. That
Yeah.
motherfucker looked like that motherfucker watch was so big and shiny. I was like, man, there is no way I could wear this to the yard or nothing. So I said, let me test this out. So there was a poker game, and I had my Asian partner wear it to the poker game. I
Yeah.
watched it so I could stand to the side and see how they react. So he go to the poker game, he pull his sleeve up. And all of a sudden, you see every head at the poker table go. They like, what is that? It's like, I don't know what it is, but it's so big, it better be a phone. That's all they could think of, but nobody had ever seen a watch phone before.
Yeah.
So we already knew that was a failed plan right there. I'm using it though in my cell and all that shit, but I go to try to sell it, right? I take
Yeah.
it to work, to the kitchen. But the dude flaked on me. I'm letting it go for the low too. I'm letting it go for like 700. That's the low for a phone, a watch phone. And
Yeah.
look, so when I couldn't sell it, I had my partner take it back. That same dude I had wear at the poker table. And as soon as because he came to the kitchen, I worked in the kitchen. I had to give it to him so he could take it back to the unit. Man, as
Yeah.
soon as he got back to the unit, man, the police must have ran in there, gavelled him up. I was like, damn, watch
Uh,
go, watch go. So then they hit a cell, and then they got my other phone up out of the cell. I was mad at this. I went from cool to the gang. Like, I'm double phoning this bitch. So I was like, oh, like they just pulled the rug from up under me. Oh,
man. That's crazy though, man. I mean, do you still keep in touch with some people in there though, man? Like,
I'm gonna
right
tell you,
through.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit, man.
Yeah.
It's similar. It's similar to when motherfuckers go to war, right? And
Yeah.
then where you fighting side by side with this person, you know he gotta have your back. You know he gotta have your back, and it's kill or be killed. Like you damn near back to back with machetes in the jungle. That's what it's like being in prison with comrades, and the weak get separated to where it's only the strong survive, and that strong have a bond from experiences and teachings from different type of G's to where we all have a like mind. That camaraderie right there is still prevalent to this day. And there's some people that have been out of prison for 5, 6, 7, 8 years, but we all know what's going on with each other. And we're not just from one hood. We're from all over this city.
So
And then to make matters worse, when we go to prison, we know how to branch out with people from other cities to where we come home and we can go to LA like it's nothing because the homie whoop de whoop that we met from Anthers Park is inviting us to come in because we was on some real shit in the pen. And then you come home and you still be.
my bad, my shit just went off. That's interesting though. So like, I know you was in there for a bit though, man. I don't know if you want to talk about like your affiliation and shit like that though. I don't know if you want to
Nah,
talk about
it's up, man.
it.
Hey, my
So like,
shit.
how was it being like blood in there though? 'Cause I know like how was it like how was it how was this all the
Always
shit? I
out,
know there's a lot of segregation in there though.
always outnumbered for one. Being a blood and
Yeah.
CDC, always outnumbered. And then like every ride I've been in, we was always the shortest. So it was harder to be a blood. Like it was just harder because everybody, like, think of it like this. LA is a big ass place. So you got Crips from everywhere. And they all have to be on the same page and move in the same accord. The up north bloods, we're different than the ones from down south, but we all still bloods and we'll all come together. We even sometimes get into it with each other, but we'll always come together. Like if it's an LA blood getting jumped by two Crips from LA, I gotta jump in and help them, even though I'm a blood from up north. I gotta jump in because it's bloods, and it's still like a blood council that connects the north and the south, whereas general blood rules.
That's what's up, man. That's real. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, when I hear your story, brother, it's like that's some real shit, and it's crazy how you came in even after everything and showed me a lot of love though, bro. It showed that you definitely thick as skin and shit like that though, man. And like, cause a lot of motherfuckers get mad, hold grudges, and it's like it's not even that serious though, but it shows a lot of character too though, man.
He doing a dab challenge. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Where's Yoda when you need him?
Oh, he's gone. How much still hell have we left in there? Fuck, go for it.
That's it, bro. That's the finale already. Take it out, homie.
He did it? He like, pay me in dabs. Don't pay me in blood, pay me in dabs.
It don't hurt, don't believe in words like that. Every day I turn my back on yesterday. That's
wow.
You stay no coming back. It's a Sunday afternoon. All of them
He did that.
now you stuck in New York City while your dress is classy.
Ain't nothing left in there. He did that. He did that. He handled that. Pay me a dab.